SST class. In today's class, I am going to discuss about the climate, vegetation and wildlife of Saudi Arabia. So first, let's have some knowledge about the climate of Saudi Arabia. Since it is a desert, as I told you that Saudi Arabia it's a desert. The climate in Saudi Arabia is hot and dry. There is hardly any rainfall. The world's hottest temperature at 52 degrees Celsius has been recorded here in summer in some areas. Since the Tropic of Cancer passes through the country, it gets direct sun rays almost throughout the year. Look at this picture, children. Here, this is the position of Saudi Arabia in the world map, and look, Tropic of Cancer passes through Saudi Arabia, because of which it gets direct sun rays as it is near the equator. It gets direct sun rays almost throughout the year. Sometimes the strong, dusty winds blow with great speed. The nights here are cool in summer and cold in winters. There are few hill stations like Ava, which are cool even in summer. The only part that receives much rainfall here is Asir. It receives an average rainfall from 30 to 51 centimeter. Why it is said? Because as I discussed earlier, that the desert areas receives an average of less than 25 centimeter of rain annually. But here this place is getting much rainfall than in comparison to other places. That's why this is the only part which receives much rainfall here. It is Asir. Now let's have some knowledge about vegetation of Saudi Arabia. Dry climate and poor soil in Saudi Arabia leads to little or no vegetation. Mostly cacti, grasses and thorny bushes are found here. Shrubs and cacti survive because they require very little water. Most of these plants have long roots which go deep down inside the ground to absorb water. Saudi Arabia has many big and small oases which have enough underground water. Wells are dug to utilize this water. The people grow food crops like wheat, barley, fruits and vegetables here. Date and palm trees grow easily in this region. In some areas, farms have been made by mixing soil with sand. As the places were very sandy, that's why people are using to mix soil with sand in order to make the farms. Seawater from which salt has been removed is used for irrigation. Melons and tomatoes are grown in these farms. Look at this picture, children. These are the vegetation in Saudi Arabia. This is cacti, palm tree. This is barley, picture of barley, and as I told you that vegetation near oasis. Everywhere sand, but look at this picture, where is water, plantation is there. Let's discuss about wildlife. What type of animals are there living in wildlife? We will find it Saudi Arabia. Desert animals can live with very little water. Snakes, lizards, insects are quite common in the desert. During rainy season, one can also see animals like wolves, foxes, deer and hyenas. Now have some knowledge about the sheep of the desert, that is camel. Camel is the most useful animal in the desert as it can go for many days without food or water, and because of padded feet it can run in desert. Camels are that's why called the sheep of the desert. So children, this is all about your climate, vegetation and wildlife of Saudi Arabia. In my next video, I will discuss about the people of Saudi Arabia, which can be categorized into three groups depending upon their lifestyles: people who live near oases, nomads, and city dwellers. Thank you, children. See you in my next video.